Hello everyone! Today we want to share with you what happens in a shamanic healing ceremony. Hello again everyone, this is Berto and welcome to my channel where I share my journey as a shaman practitioner. Today we're talking about what happens in a shamanic healing session based on our experience as a tribe. And this is a segment of our talk that we did in our Facebook channel where me and my tribe were just really talking about our collective experience on shamanic healing. Let's get into it.
There's a different type of healing, right? So how does shamanic healing differ from other form of healings?
I've tried the most common one, the physical healing in the form of like foot and hand reflexology. That's more of that the physical healing. You can immediately like see an effect, like in terms of like a increase in blood circulation, and you feel like your certain parts of your body, the soreness will gradually decrease because of the massage being done. And with the correct amount of pressure, those knots in your muscles will be taken away during the session. So it's like you can immediately feel a physical effect. I think Bato has experienced other forms of healing as well.
Yeah, I'm actually trained in many different types of healing. Healing comes in many different layers. So, to simplify the model, there is a very dense layer, which is the physical side, and there is a very subtle layer, which is the spiritual side. Okay? And you will hear a lot of healers, shamanic healer, regardless of modality, Reiki healer, all of that. Nowadays, I'm actually confused what kind of healing there is, but everyone will say the same thing. Sickness or dis-ease starts from something very subtle to something very dense. Okay, so let's just call the subtle side the spiritual side. It starts with that, the thoughts, the musings, the emotions. For example, emotions is a little bit more subtle actually. And if you don't handle the disease from a subtle side, it will just keep condensing, keep getting denser until it becomes a physical thing. And I also work in a healthcare company actually, and I sometimes talk to doctors, and even they would say that, you know what, cancer is caused by stress. It's the easiest way to picture this. Stress is actually a very emotional thing. It's very subtle. You don't know that you are sick because of your stress. You feel bad, yes, but some people dismiss it. Oh, it's just stress. I'm just stressed. I'm just stressed. But every day of that, let's see how long you last. Okay, right? So the difference is really on the density that a healing modality operates. Some healing operates on the subtle side. Some healing operates on the denser side. So, for example, if the stress became cancer already, I go like, either you go to a high level shaman who understands how to remove it from all the way from here, or maybe sometimes it's better off you go to a doctor and then clean up your physical side first. Then we talk about the subtle side, because shamanic healing is more on the subtle side of things. However, it's more preventative because, again, sickness comes from the subtle side all the way to the dense side. So if you notice that there is something bugging you, your emotions, your spirituality, or some people call it their karma, something is bothering you on the spiritual side, you might want to deal with that before it becomes something very dense. Okay, so the difference of the shaman healing as a modality is it actually can touch many different layers. Okay, some some modality will have a limited bandwidth, and that's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what it is, right? That's what the tool is good for. So Reiki, for example, is very energetic. You know, Acupuncture, for example, is a bridge between the energetic going into the physical already, so it's more dense. Do you get that part? You need to know distinctions. Just because we can heal one side of things doesn't mean we can heal everything. The only advantage of shaman is it can actually touch all of the layers. Shamanic healing for me is very good with loosening up the layers of a person. It's starting the journey of loosening up a person. And when that person take that loosened up state and work on themselves on other things, then that person has a better chance of actually healing themselves later on. Of course, with the guidance of an expert, if you have a problem with psychological things, then you should might as well talk with a life coach, right? For example. But it's better before you talk to a life coach that your energy is already loose. That you can see more things, you can hear more things. You're not stuck and you're open up to whatever the coach is saying instead of you're very uptight. You know?
Okay.
You know, Grace, right? In any healing session, the biggest problem is the uptightness of the client. No matter how good your technique is, if the client is like this, I tell you,
I think before and after the effect will still be the same.
I know. We partner with the client.
Yeah.
That's why it's also important that you're comfortable with your healer. If you don't trust your healer, again, you will just climb up like this, and then you will blame the healer. But if it's you who has that uptightness, it's you who have a trauma. Your trauma works in a very funny way, right? Because if your healer happens to represent somebody that you don't like, no matter how nice the healer, you will just be very uptight.
Maybe next time I'll tell you more about some of the healing stories I experienced to give you more idea on what shamanic healing really does. Also, we are offering shamanic healing session from our tribe, and at the moment, the sessions are via donation basis. And if you are in Singapore and you want to try being in a shamanic healing session, let us know. We have a sign up link in our Facebook page. So all you need to do is click on that form, check our upcoming schedules. We do it once a month. And let us know your name and your contact number and we'll be in touch with you. And really, just like what we always say in our channel, don't take my word for it. Try it out for yourself. Lastly, please don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe in my channel so you can learn more about modern shamanism as a practice that can make your life a little bit more magical every day. And that's all really, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!